I gotta wrap up 10 minutes early because I'm going out for lunch with the in-laws and we're eating steaks. Hi, I'm Alex. We're gonna play Pokemon. Have you heard of them? They're an abomination before the Lord our God. However, they're cute. Oh God. Broden. Yeah, I'm going out for an in-lunch. Alright. Poke, where are we going? I don't remember. I lowered the game audio a little bit because it was a little bit loud last time. Please let me know if this sounds okay. That's not the way to exit town. This sounds okay. Good! Fuck, where do I go? I'm bad at pocket monsters. I see you're in Pewter City. Oh, am I? I suppose I am. Mokepon! Hi, Ike! Are you familiar with all 5,000 Pokemon? Here's a few of the more popular ones. B. Reuben. Delaware. Poison Ivy. Pokemon. Mr. Real.
Pokémon.
Pokemon. Do I recall correctly that your in-laws are really? Yes! Yes, Panzer DSS. My father-in-law still talks about the steaks that my dad made for them when they visited for the wedding. Look at this team. Look at this team of killers here. Where are we going? We got Pikachu, Rousdower, Weedle, Gex, Joel, Mickey Mouse. Oh, fun. Trainer tips. Any Pokemon that takes part in battle, however short, will be tried in a court of law. So I need pocket monsters to beat the first gym. Who are you? You're a trader, right? Brock's looking for new challengers. A motley crew, valiant and true. We are. I don't... Okay. Gaim? What's a Gaim? If you have the right stuff, go take on Brock. Oh, a Gaim. Yeah, I don't think I do have the right stuff, do I? What's my pocket monster situation? Pikachunk's not going to be doing great against rock types, right? What about Rousdower? Gex might be fine. Yeah, let's bring out Gex here. I know this already. Got the drop on you. Junior trainer wants to fight. Here we go. Sent out Diglett. Level 11? Jesus, I'm gonna ember this son of a bitch. Ow. Alright, we can weather this. Ow, though. Wait, how many Pokemon does he have? Stop it! I'm switching out after this one anyway. Yay! Damn, Gex! Uh-oh. Sandshrew. The actively bad ideas for Brock are normal fire, poison, and flying. Thank you. Shit! Well, that rules out, yeah, what do I use against Sandshrew? Mickey Mouse sucks. Joel sucks. Sandshrew is ground type. Diglett is ground type. Wait, is there a difference between ground and rock type? Are those two types? Let's try. Shit. You know what? No. Ground and rock, there is a difference. Yes, I see. Get embered. Sand shrew. Oh, it failed. Well, guess what? I'm going to do this again. No, my accuracy. But what if? Haha! Nice try, dickweed. Water works on both. How do I get water? Beep-a-dee-beep-a-dee-bee. Where do I get water, Pokemon? It doesn't measure time, it measures distance! I love that line. Oh. Don't want to fight you yet. Gotta heal my babies. Bom, bom, bom. Nope. So what's a good strategy for beating Brock? Since I made the mistake of choosing Charizard. Like a dummy. What do I do to beat Brock? Wait, let's see what else I got here. I just want to see what Pokemon I have stored. Do I have to deposit a Pokemon just to see that? Oh, release Pokemon again? Alright. Barton, Latifah, Charles VII, and Cancel. Cancel sounds strong. I don't remember what... Okay, Latifah and Charles II are my Nidorans. What was Barton? Oh, Barton's my... Ask famous Pokemon trainer, Paul Heyman. Alright. Barton was my Pidgey. So flying's not great. Alright, so let's try this. Ember apparently is still pretty good against Brock's guys due to being a special move rather than physical, which the game doesn't tell you is a prank. Alright. Well then we're gonna lean on Ember, I think. I'm also gonna deposit Rouse Dower. Because flying's out, right? I'm going to withdraw Charles VII. Just for leveling purposes. Well, we could give it a try, right? We could see how badly we're going to get beaten. Meow, meow, meow. I'll save my game. Oh, wait. I wasn't lit properly. Oh, God, that's bright. Oh, that's Brock. Hi. What if I approach you from the right? I'm Brock. I'm Pewter's gym leader. I believe in rock-hard defense and determination. Last time someone being gung-ho on you finding a Mankey which can learn fighting moves which are quite effective. Yeah, wait, where do I find a Mankey? I looked it up. There's no Mankeys around here. Where am I supposed to get it? Oh, God, look at his hair. We know it's a wig, Geodude. Where do I even get a Mankey? Oh, that's not very effective. Actually, wait. I did win this with Pikachu when I played Fire Red because I was lucky with paralysis. Okay, but also I'm getting my butt rocked. Fuck! It just doesn't do anything at all. Charles VII? Mankey is in routes you can't go to yet, so that's announced. Yeah, Jesus Christ, I should just reset. Yeah, that was my reaction Because I'm following a guide that lists every Pokemon you can catch up to that point, and Mankey was not listed. Bum, 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 bum. Mickey Mouse, Joel. Joel's the one. Easy. Easy every time. You can do it, Jouch. Alright, look, we only have 2 hours. I'm just resetting. This is dumb. There we go. Ba-ding! So what do I do? Caterpie's Evolution is a movie too that comes in handy. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Harden? We're just gonna level for a bit, I think. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Bum, bum, bum. Joel and Weedle, huh? Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I know. No, God. Oh my God. Are you just held hostage until you beat Brock? You're a traitor, right? Let me lead you to the slaughter. No, I'm trying to grind, you ass. Are you just back there? Yeah, great. Okay, fuck that. Thank you, video game. Let's go south. To grind now. Oh my God, it came out of nowhere. Well, well, well. Hakuna Rattata. The reticulated Rattata. Level 3, Jesus. I don't even need to switch out. Fucking hell! I hate this. Everything is so weak. I should have grinded off stream. Unfortunately, I must backtrack south for now. Bum ba-dum. Hey, stop hurting, Joel. Everything here just kind of sucks, huh? Go Pikachu! Nice try, asshole. That's Pikachu's famous line from the anime. Do you remember? What's your favorite Pokemon memory? Who could forget Ash's famous battle cry? I have had it with these motherfucking Ekans on this motherfucking Enalp. Ash is a clever little guy. I guess we're grinding here, huh? This kind of sucks. My favorite Pokemon memory is Ash filling out his will kit. What the hell? Go, Joel! Uh-oh. Go, Gex! Oh, God, don't you dare. Nice. That's a crit. That's what you call a crit. Look, I may be quadruple your level. Oh, but you're dead. Cool. Pokemon World is quite fatal and he wanted to play it safe. Yeah, I guess. And he should. I leave all my rare candy to my Pikachu. Wild Metapod. Oh, you can't do dick, can you? Guess what? This is all me. Get crit. Talk shit, get crit. And that Metapod was talking shit. Love these mons. Pocket monsters. Monsters. All of them. I'm gonna do this. I'm trying to eke out every extra experience point. Look, I know this thing is as hard as it's gonna get. Tell me you've heard that one before. Hey, he died somehow. Cool. I had to go Digimon Time Strangers demo last night. Not bad. Very slick. Time Stranger? Well, another one. What the hell is Digimon Time Stranger? I mean, sometimes I feel like a time stranger being so far away from Eastern Standard. Nice defense. Bug. Bug on bug violence. Will it end? No. Love it. Hi, everybody. There we go. Party and turn-based RPG, instead of catching mons, you see them enough times that you're like, yeah, sure, I'll 3D print one of those. So that's weird. All right. Joel's evolving! Yo! Yeah! Hell yeah! Joel evolved into Metapod. Nice. Joel is Metapod. Yeah! Tackle, string shot. Alright, so I can actually attack. Congratulations, Joel. Congratulations!
Congratulations, Joel.
Joel. Congratulations. 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 Arr! That's from popular Japanimation, The Bugs Bunny Hour. Poke. Must heal my monsters. Bum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum. This is a nice Friday night sprite. Hi, Hokusai! It's going great. I'm enjoying Pocket Monsters. I'm trying to stream at designated times. Pokemon twice a week. Monday and Friday, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. Check local listings. I'm trying to grind to beat this asshole, Brock. He's got a real attitude problem. He's got rocks in his head. Very good. Boy, I forgot how grindy this game is. I don't think I noticed it when I was a kid because I played most of the Pokemon I played was in school. Like I brought my Game Boy to high school and I would just play it in class and between class. And that was kind of it. Tackle Weedle. No. Nice try. You think that poison sting can poison me? It's quite a devious way to present a first boss by making the majority of what you've caught to that point ineffective. I wrote a song about Weedle when I was a child. What? Well, can you sing it now for the whole class? What does a Weedle song sound like? Okay. I think Metapod's good, I guess. Who else should I level? Who else should I even be using? This kind of sucks. Weedle, maybe? Come on, Weedle, come on. Come join my group. I don't care if you can't do a loop-de-loop. Kind of rude to assume that it can't. Oh, Weedle. I mean, from a bug perspective, I would say that Caterpie's cuter than Weedle. I know it's not a contest. But what if it was? Yeah, get poisoned, idiot. Well, 9-year-old Maddie disagrees. All right. I'm not going to argue with 9-year-old Matt. I'm not going to argue with Chibi Maddie. Beep, beep, beep. I have been a lifelong Psyduck fan. Psyduck was my guy. To the point where in my original file, one of my top 6 was a level 100 Psyduck that I refused to evolve because I love Psyduck. I caught another one to evolve just for the Pokedex, and then I immediately put my own Psyduck back in there. I believe I named him Smoo. Comedy! Oh, that's adorable. I like Bulbasaur. I had a little Bulbasaur charm I take to my third grade tests! Well, I get it. 420 is the marijuana number. Psyduck features quite heavily in both the Detective Pikachu movie and the Netflix series Pokémon Concierge. What? I was in middle school when a Russian friend showed me this unbelievable Game Boy tech and this neat Japanese RPG, Pocket Monsters, before it hit the state. What? Wild Russian tech. Stop hardening. Just gonna rely on my poison. Oh, Metapod's on PSN. Yeah, what is the ideal thing for me to be doing right now to defeat Brock? Because, like Dale pointed out, kind of shitty that the game kind of cripples you for the first gym leader. I want to level Weedle up and then I'll decide what to do. I wondered why they changed it to Pokemon. Clear in hindsight, of course. Well, they didn't... I don't think they changed it. Just didn't Japan call it Pokemon from Gen 1? Wild Caterpie! Bug on bug. Man, I have good memories of bringing my Game Boy to school. My high school was renovated, so for our senior year, in my AP English class, we were sitting behind these like big partitions, and I could play a Game Boy, just completely concealed. And I played Pokemon, and I played Dragon Warrior 1 and 2. Looks like they shrunk the name for the international release. Wait, what? Are you saying in Japan they didn't use the truncated Pokemon until Gen 2? That can't be. You're telling me nowhere on the Japanese Gen 1 packaging does it actually say Pokemon? Is that what I'm led to believe? It's not very effective. Oh, shit. Yeah, this is going to take forever. Get out of there, Weedle. Weedle, it's a trap! Get out of there! Bum, 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 bum. That's so weird. Why would they do that, though? That's... Shortening words is a Japanese thing. They don't do it for Whitey. It was no, I know that that's the official name of the game. I'm saying, does the Gen 1 packaging manual, whatever, not ever, nowhere, anywhere say Pokemon? I know it's technically called Pocket Monster. Hey, Weedle's evolving! Yay, Kakuna. Kakuna Matata. Very likely because everyone in Japan just called it. Okay. So the cute truncated name came after the actual game. Congratulations, Weedle. Congratulations!
Congratulations, Weedle.
Like, no way I'm saying all that. Yeah. Well, no, yeah, that's... Okay, yeah. That's interesting. That makes sense. Yeah, like, I knew it was called Pocket Monster in Japan. I also thought the Pokemon truncation was also built in from day one. I didn't realize that it wasn't. That's interesting. Do we have naming incentives? Yes, we do. Well, you can spend channel points. I mean, name a Pokemon is 2,000 channel points. There's some fantastic other prizes for 2,500 channel points. There's one for 5,000 channel points I recommend. There's a lot of good stuff in there. I subbed. Does that count? I'm afraid it doesn't. I can't rename Pokemon anyway. Now I'm curious, when was the first Japan move to Pokemon and dropped the full name? Well, it has to be the anime, right? Eddie! There's nothing to name! Now I have to refund your points! Those aren't to be redeemed unless there's a Pokemon to name. Well, I don't want you to lose your points. I'm trying to be fair. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Manage review requests. There we go. Oh wait, I also see equip Santa hat. Well, hang on. I guess all right. That's not negotiable. God damn it. Well, that means I can turn off the heat. I think the character limit is 10? Mark as complete. Lovely. Yay! It is the season! Bump bump. What's the character? 10? Yeah, I think 10. Why am I here? Bum 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 bum. Oh, subbing gets you many points. Explain how. Subbing can be exchanged for goods and services. Name something my daddy. Okay, what? It's not my daddy's birthday? Well, when can I change Pokemon names? Because I think it was the Weedle that I forgot to name properly. Isn't there an old man later who changes my Pokemon names? Do I not have to go down to the courthouse? That was like 3 Simpsons reps in 4 seconds. I'm going for a personal best. Alright, so I evolved my bugs into hard bugs. Pikachu is worthless for rock types. Everything is kind of worthless here. Mickey Mouse? Charles the what type is Charles II? What type is Nidoran? Normal? Boy, how sad would it be to just be a normal Pokemon? It would be like if you were an X-Man, but you had no power. You were just a normal person. Hey, why are you on the team? I don't know. What's your power? Normal. I can punch with the power of a human being. Poison? Smoking in the boys' room? Normal means no overt weaknesses, which can be, cool. To tie a bow on this, Japan moved to Pokemon for the yellow version. Okay, so mid-Gen 1, before Gen 2. Interesting. 98. That was poison! Sick. Anyways, Pokemon's pretty fun. Confirmed. If you like fighting monsters, subjugation of wild beasts for the pleasure of their owners, it's a joy. Alright, Charles. Is poison useful against rock types? Do rock types have a traditional circulatory system through which poison can work its damage? Does a Geodude have blood is my question. You get to collect all these little dudes. Geodudes. Does an Onyx have veins? Metapod. Get tackled, idiot. Oh, god damn it. I'm just gonna keep doing this until you die. For your health. I do love to collect little dudes. Speaking of little dudes, look who's on my desktop. But also... shit. just little dudes. Leon! How did I find a potion? I mean, I'm not gonna say no to a potion. When does Nidoran evolve? Ah, the invisible item drop, a genuine phenomenon that you have just stumbled at. What is that? What is invisible item drop? Dale, pump me full of Pokemon lore. And custard. You hit A in the right spot and an item was there. Alright. Oh yeah, some of the battles where I'm just whittling away HP, I just set my A to auto fire, and I guess I still had it going after the battle. Interesting. Maybe I should just walk around like that. Stop that, Caterpie. Bomb, 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 bomb. Bomb, bomb. Yay! Most items are visible on the map, some are not. If you hit A on the right floor tile, you get the ladder. Yes, it's weird. It is weird! Go Charles the 7th. Bum, 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 bum. Yay! Alright. Scratch! Okay, that's something. How much better is Scratch than Tackle? Sure. When do I get that sweet, sweet Evo? What you're doing now, getting a bunch of dudes up to the same level, good approach. It's not very often after that you'll be leaning on more than... Yeah, that's my approach to RPGs traditionally, is I always try to keep everybody the same level. I try to level everybody up, you know, equally. It's only fair. Oh, that's much better. Nice fail, Caterpie. Shit. Do I know the Pokemon Scraggy? No, I don't, because I think you just made it up. I'm pretty sure he's my favorite. You're tricking me. That's not a real Pokemon. Are you thinking of Shaggy from Scooby-Doo? With Brock, it's kind of a war of attrition. Yeah, it's not my... That's like my least favorite kind of war. In Japanese, he's called Zurugu. Well, now I know you're making shit up. Because Zurugu is just something that Scooby-Doo would say. Maddie, I think you just watched Scooby-Doo and are trying to put one over on me. He has big pants. Yes, just like Shaggy. Again, you're not even trying. I feel ashamed that I have to fuck up this Pikachu. Oh my god! Why would a Pokemon have pants? That should have been the tip-off. What kind of Pokemon wears pants? Can you imagine an Onix just wearing a single trouser? Oh shit, Dale has a link to it. Oh, that's a cute Bayonetta. I've been trying, like, Twitch has an option to let you attribute artists who draw emotes for you. And I, like, all the emotes that Maddie made me, I've submitted, like, attribution requests. And they all just say pending, so I don't know if you see those. I don't know where those are. I want Charleston Char. Hello, Mr. Kearns. Ooh, he Twitch streamed good. I don't know. I think it's just a very hidden option inside your stream dashboard or something. I don't think they make it obvious to you that somebody has requested confirmation that you did indeed draw something. It probably doesn't help that I barely know. Yeah, Twitch is not, like, it's constantly confusing and it's constantly changing. I really do not like the way that Twitch is set up. I was losing my mind trying to add new emotes the other day, which I did, by the way. Folks, please enjoy some emotes. Beep, 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 beep. And I could not figure out, like, you used to be able to just kind of drag and drop emotes between tiers, and it wasn't letting me do it. I had to go to a drop down on the right, which they added at some point. It's not great. Hey, Twitch, I think you're a big butt. I have also heard for years that Twitch just does not make money, and I don't know how true that is. They have to be making some money. Charles the Seventh. Is it worth evolving my Nidoran? What's the second one? Nidorina? Nidorasta? I seem to collect the silliest ones. That's a silly Mario. That's a great one. That's from the Mario RPG remake. Ah! Alright, we'll gain one more level for Nidoran. Whoa! Caterpie! Look at this Caterpie, thinks it knows shit. When you level guys up in that game, everyone's doing like, yeah, I do love that. I love the little shuffle that Bowser does. It's funny that that's like the one thing I remember from that game. But that game it's such a one-to-one remake that I forgot I finished it. I bought it when it came out, and I beat it. And then like 6 months later, I'm like, oh, I should buy that Mario RPG remake. I heard it was really good. And I go to the Nintendo store, and I find it, and it just says, owned! In library. I'm like, what? Oh, right. Yeah, I played all the way through it. I find one-to-one remakes like that to be very, very forgettable. I think I bought it because I was on vacation and desperate to play something. I bought it at the same time as Mario Wonder, which also very forgettable. Bum, bum. Weedle. I found... Oh, what? You found it. The emotes are mine now. Oh, good. Yes, well... I want everyone to know. I'm lolling... Why, what happened? Oh. It says date attribute 3 years ago. Oh, no. Oh, dear.
Laugh out louding.
She's laugh out louding. Oh, it's fun. I'm afraid to check how many versions of Another World I have scattered across stuff. Another person had requested it 4 years. Jeez, crow. You're in demand. In the past and present. Wait, what's Another World? That's not the same as Another Code. One of those is what I thought Life is Strange was, and Life is Strange turned out to be a completely different thing. I gotta get back out of this world. Okay. Cinematic. Yeah, I remember Out of This World. I wasn't familiar with Another World. Yay, Charles! Are you gonna evolve? No. That's like when I mix up another code and Lost in Blue. What's Lost in Blue? Is it like Aquanaut's Holiday? Alright. Let's see if any of this is worth throwing in Brock's face. I still think the Perfect Strangers theme is an airship. Oh, fun. That was fun to make, and I'm glad I got to fool you. I'm surprised you'd never seen Perfect Strangers. Yeah, Flashback was a sequel to Out of This World, wasn't it? This game isn't prone to crashing, but do remember to save. Oh, I'm gonna. I didn't watch live action stuff until I was like 12. Yeah, but... Yes, but when I met you, you were certainly older than 12. I didn't like people. I mean, who does? I mean, you must have been in your 30s when I met you, right? You'd seen Perfect Strangers by then. Isn't it covered by high school curriculum anymore? Yeah, but like, where did you watch it? No! Nick at Night, it was still current. Is Perfect Strangers on Nick at Night? It was off it by the early 2000s. Alright, I guess. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter's gym leader. I believe in rock-hard defense and determination. I don't think I know what perfect... Oh. Well. It's about two cousins who live together in Chicago, and one is from a fictitious Eastern European country, and he has wacky customs, but they get along and they make it work. Speaking of that, Maddie, the first few bars of the Andor theme is totally FF4-ish. Andor? I assume it's the odd... It's certainly Odd Couple inspired, I would say. It's like the Odd Cousins, pretty much. Oh my god, Brock. And/or. Brock sent out Geodude. Uh-oh. Alright, Charles, you're up. We're gonna find out. Do rocks have veins? I guess it doesn't matter, huh? Scratch! Hi, Swordfish! Uh-oh, it's not very effective. Help! Scarlet Swordfish, help! Growl? I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like the Geodude sprite. It looks like a 1950s mascot for, like, hair cream. His head looks all boily. Yeah, it's weird. And I can't tell if he's, like... It looks like he's holding a hot dog. I'm sure that's a finger. It's not great. I think this Geodude could use another pass. Swordfish uses stab. Ow! Debuffing Geo's attack with Growl is a wise move, I say. Well, we're going to find out if it worked or not. Kakuna? No. Joel? Yeah. Brock only has a Geodude and an Onix, correct? No. Oh, whoops. String Shot. I love how I cannot tell it all with the Pokemon art from the menu. Yeah, it's not great. It's a little frustrating. Kakuna's the one. Kakuna Matata. It means no worries. For a few hits. Poison Sting? Alright, can I poison you? Fuck. Yeah, you better Defense Curl. Oh my god, Kakuna. I assume Pikachu is a Clefairy, judging, but nope, it's a Pikachu. God damn it! I can't find a vein. This is like when I got that health check and they had to put the needle in my hand because they couldn't find a vein in my arm because I was so nervous my blood pressure dropped. Alright, I'm picking up that this is not going to work. This Geodude is just buffing. To hell? Mickey Mouse? Yeah, these back sprites are much better. Oh, ow. Get tackled. Stop it. Stop, he's already dead. Gex. Alright, yeah, pick on someone your own level. Ow, you are. He's just like Potato with a horn. Oh, yeah, I don't like Charmeleon. I don't like Charmeleon's design in general, I think. I guess that they had to somehow bridge super cute Charmander and intimidating Charizard. I also hate the name Charizard because the animal it's based on is not called a lizard, it's called a lizard. Why are we not calling it Charizard? In fact, I called it Charizard until the cartoon told me I was an idiot. Charizard, fuck off. There's another one. Arcanine. Arcanine's another one. It's not Canine Cop, it's Canine Cop. The classic film. Why is it Arcanine and not Arcanine? I got that court order mandate when I was a kid for this game. It was Hi, Quick 16G! Can you teach me how to make a Quick 16G? It's not very effective, but at least it's doing some damage. Oh. You... Okay, full heal is just status stuff. What's nice is the Geodude's defense buffs only affect its resistance to physical moves. Special moves like Ember remain useful. Well, then I'm going to risk another one. I live my life $16,000 at a time. It's a good way to be. Oh my god. Onyx. No. Tremendous! Now do it again. We're going to have to say goodbye to Brian Bartlett Star. I mean, Charmander. He is sacrificing his life to hit this Onyx once. Bide? As in your time? Alright, double Ember. Onyx, my guy. Ooh, get crit. Talk shit, get crit. What's Onyx doing? Oh, it's unleashing energy. Well, that's fine. I was going to die anyway. That's my Charmander impression. What do you think? Pikachu? Let's see if I can't shock this dude. Wait, rock resists lightning. But I remember paralyzing him in Fire Red. Did they change any of the affinities from Gen 1 to Fire Red? Because I seem to remember doing, or at least paralyzing. Maybe I had a paralysis attack. Rip Gex. Well. Maybe Growl's a good start. Damn, yeah, that's not a... Alright. Let's throw out something else. Charles, you're up. How many turns does bide for? Oh no, it's not very effective. Alright, well. Status ailments and resistance to certain kinds of damage can be helpfully different. Oh. Stop biting! I'm just hoping for a crit. What else can I do? What else can this Nidoran do? Unleash that energy. 4? This is all I got! At least he's not doing Mondo damage. Despite his incredible size. Despite your ninja concentration. Can I get a crit somewhere in here? As in, like, Poison Sting won't do shit to his HP bar, but might proc poison status. But I couldn't land a hit on Geodude. I thought rock types don't have a circulatory system, so you can't poison them. Was I just unlucky by missing 7 times in a row trying to poison Geodude? Alright. I mean, I'll try again. Okay. It missed. Yeah, it's just going to keep missing. I think you were unlucky, unfortunately, because now you're getting into accuracy, agility matters. Am I still unlucky? None of these are landing. Kakuna's going to die. Kakuna, you got to go out doing what you love, trying to poison a rock snake. Yeah, this is Bupkis. Stop screeching. Alright, I'm just wasting attacks here. Mickey Mouse, Joel. I wish Pikachu had something. Although if it is a this attack always misses matter, the game will not tell you, helpfully. Yeah, it would be nice if it did. Oh boy. Oh fuck. Alright, Joel, you're up, buddy. Get him, Joel! You can't tackle me. I got a rock hard defense. Tackle! Oh, that was his tackle. Joel fainted. Alright, Mickey Mouse. Let's see what you got, buddy. Oh my god. Yeah, just keep doing Screech and nothing else, please. That would actually be really cool if you could do that. Or Bide. Do Bide and have it take like 10 turns. No! My rat. Oh my god, are you for serious? Oh my god. Well, now I'm screwed. You crushed my mouse. Charles VII, you're back in action. Calling you back out of retirement for one last job. And that job, scratch this Onyx. Oh my god. It's not very effective. But, keep it going. Oh! Come on, come on, come on. Oh, you missed! Crushed like Stuart Little's parents. Oh no. Oh, the Littles. Mr. and Mrs. Little. Eat shit, Onyx. Give me your badge, Brock, and give me your shoes. You did it.
You did it.
Yay, hi, Pimento. Broden defeated Brock. I took you for granted. As proof of your victory, here's the boulder badge. I asked that idiot to slice my sandwich. Hi, Breakman. That's an official Pokemon League badge. He doesn't have shoes. Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, it's because I took him. Give me those Nike rocks. I don't know what kind of shoes he would wear. They're just made of rock. Oh, he really commits to it. Oh, and I got some sweet money. I got trademark 34. A trademark contains a technique that can be taught to Pokemon. A trademark is good only once, so when you use one to teach a new technique, pick the Pokemon carefully. I need your shoes, your shirt, and your Pokemon. Where's that Terminator remake? Yeah, I took his shirt. That's right. He had a shirt. He had a t-shirt. He had a novelty t-shirt that said, "Rock types do it hard." He has a Butters haircut. Look, Brock's kind of a loser. But we like him. We like those jelly donuts. Please revive my dead animals. My Pokemon are fighting fit. Alright. Who was not useful during that? Mickey Mouse, get the fuck out of here, dude. I recommend dumping TM straight in your PC in the Poke Center, which is an item storage box. Thank you, I will. Broden's PC. Nope. Deposit. What is 34? No. Log off. Someone's PC. I would like to withdraw. You can't take... Fine. I would like to deposit... Mickey Mouse. You are just a... You're a rat type. That's a type, right? And you do nothing for me. You got crappy stats. You got crappy attacks. And you carry disease, quite frankly. Rousdower's where we're at. Just a normal-ass rat. I don't need a normal-ass rat. I need Rousdower. See ya. Smell you later. Is Rousdower healthy? So to speak. It's time to leave now. Ah, good. That annoying kid is gone. I'm gonna save. Who needs to level? Let's start leveling my bug types, because I do need them to evolve. What if I get the drop on you? Did you get yourself into some trouble? I did. I ran over the judge's Raticate, and she sentenced me to catch all 151. Lass! Look at this girl, Chan. You may not make it all the way to the next before you got to rap, but it's worth a try. Oh, I'm definitely not gonna. Oh, crap. I don't want to fight a bird. I'm a bug. Pikachu, Pikachunk, it's all you, buddy. Level 9? Jesus. Nice try. Oh. Fortunately, my Thunder Shock, is super effective. Shit. Don't Gust Pika. Hit that bird. Yeah. Nice try, you dumb bird. Lightning and birds equals primo damage. I love to damage birds. You can quote me on that. Oh, really? God damn it, I'm still sand attacked. Did I tell you I have a catnip? What? When did you get an Alex cat? How did that happen? It's a pretty good name for a cat. Alright. Pikachu, I want you to survive, and I want you to stop making that noise. He's 7 months old. My sister named him. Yay! Well, your sister has great taste in names. Now, I want to know about his personality. Where do we align? Where do we differ? I thought he was named after Half-Life 2, but he is named after Clockwork Orange. Damn! Your sister's got some inspirations. But you can pretend. Alright, I choose to pretend he's named after me. I'm okay with that. Yay. Well, it sounds rude when I say I defeated Lass. You're mean. Aw. I'm just a girl trying to enjoy the world of Pokemon. Were you named after... No. My initials... I wasn't specifically named after somebody, I don't think, but I was named after the initials of a priest that my family was friends with in Venezuela. When they lived in Venezuela. Although my squad leader in marching band initially he liked me because he was Clockwork Orange is his favorite movie. So that ingratiated me to the upperclassmen early on. And then I just squandered all of that goodwill. Go Charles. Scratch. Scratch that bug. Man, why can't I scratch bugs better? You'd think a bug would be easy to scratch. Were you back in... I was not. I was back in Pittsburgh. I've never been to Philadelphia. I was not born and raised there. On the playground, spending most of my days there. Yay! But yeah, I went back to Pittsburgh for Thanksgiving. It was nice. My mom has a new hip. And she's up and walking again. And in a much better mood. I mean, I get it. Cities that start with P in Pennsylvania. There's 2 famous ones. I got to see her cute dog. And loud dog. Sometimes cute, sometimes loud. Rarely both. In fact, I'm still finding poo bags in my coat and pants. Not filled with poo. They're, I would have to go out and walk the dog every so often, so I just got into the habit of keeping poo bags in my pockets. And I asked for more details, and he just gave me some nonsense. Yeah, the dog. Well, nonsense is all I do. I'm cornering the market on nonsense. Check this out. Flibbity Blue. The Grand Pooh bag. Yeah, from the Flintstones. Oh, yeah, you know what? Rousdower. You were made for this fight. You eat these things for breakfast, literally. Yeah. What else did we do? There was one thing we meant to do that we didn't get to. My mom wanted to take us to this thing called the Salt Cave, which is like, oh, hang on, Brakeman has just redeemed some nonsense. I gotta make sure this happens. Thank you, Brakeman. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. The pebbles look like baked beans. They are. It's a new recipe for pebbles. Hang on. Where the hell's my Game Boy? That's my Game Boy. We did it. That's a classic prank, though, is you buy someone a box of Fruity or Cocoa, post-Fruity or Cocoa Pebbles, but you replace them with baked beans. I defeated the bug catcher. I never liked Pebbles because it just felt like the remainder of other cereal, like the stuff. Yeah, there's a very dusty quality to Pebbles that I'm actually not a huge fan of. I just tore through a box of tea cereal in Japan. I'd never seen this before. It's kocha. It's just called kocha. It's black tea flavored cereal. And you pour milk in it, and it's delicious. And then when you're done, the milk has turned into milk tea. Yeah, it's pretty good. Rattata. Let's get Rattata in here. Has anyone done that yet? I got straight tea flavored chocolates once, and it was one of the worst things. Yeah, tea's a weird flavoring. Like, there's some things I really like it in, and there's some things I don't. Like, I love about half of matcha flavored stuff, and the other half is just like, why have you just ruined an otherwise good thing by forcing matcha into it? I actually had to throw them away. They were so gross. No! Oh, God! Leer. I don't want my bird to leer at this rat. Alright, Rousdower's not doing it. Gex, you're up, buddy. Gex. I heard the latest podcast. Alex L. Brewery's job hunt goes okay. Best of thank you, Hokusai. She is currently job hunting. Matcha is like Azuki, where I'm very... Oh, I love Azuki. I don't mind Azuki. I love it in everything. I would drape myself in Azuki if it were socially acceptable. Yeah, my wife is on the hunt for a new job because the only way she could get time off to visit America for Thanksgiving was if she quit, so she did. Ekans. I like Tsubutsubu Azuki. That's good. Sometimes it's too sweet. Yeah. Like when it's beanie. I don't mind the sweetness so much. Oh no! He's YouTube rapping me. Oh God, stop it. Ekans! I'm more concerned about my wife's tooth because while we were, like, 12 hours before our return flight, she bit into a piece of gingerbread and a crown popped off her tooth. And I am furious because she has still not been to the dentist to have it put back on. And I keep telling her every day, like, the longer you leave that uncovered, the more you are opening yourself up to a universe of pain that is inevitable. Hi, 1 year later. My go-to taiyaki filling, probably Azuki. I like Azuki. Yeah, I hope she can get it fixed. Like, it's not like she's waiting for a slot to open up. She just hasn't gone to the dentist. And every day I have to remind her, like, hey, please, you need to get this done. Or one day in the next week or month, you're going to bite into something. And you're going to feel your skull explode because I've done it and it sucks. That's how your dad is. Yeah, I get it. I understand the mentality of, like, I was that way with my car. When I was in college, I never took my car in for servicing, because why bother? They're just going to find something wrong with it. You can't do that with the human body, or you will die painfully. So when I did eventually sell my car from college, I sold it to an ex-girlfriend's ex-boyfriend. And I sold it very cheap. And I told him it needed some work. And I guess the price was cheap enough that he just didn't listen or didn't care. Because he had to basically pay to redo everything in that car. Don't quick attack me. Ow! Oh, jeez. Alright, Metapod, get out of here. Gex, you're up, buddy. Gex, can you tear into a rat for me? First cars are so rough. Yeah. Yeah, like, I didn't, I owned it for, I want to say 3 or 4 years. I didn't change the oil once. Only when I was about to sell it did I go to change the, also because I noticed that when I got on the highway and I got above 60, the entire front of the car would just vibrate wildly. And I think I told my dad, he's like, well, when was the last time you had the oil changed? And I'm like, oh, is that a thing you have to do? Like, nobody taught me. I didn't know dick about cars. I still don't. So yeah, I took it to a garage, and the guy's like, this engine is bone dry. Like, how are you running this? I'm like, I don't know. So yeah, put some of that oil in there, I guess. Go, Charles. Oh no. Sister versus brother. Get scratched. Shit. Don't leer at her. The ambient oil in Pittsburgh's air. Well, I was in Ohio. They don't have oily air. Not as much. I've driven around on flat tires before because I'm like, I don't know what a flat tire feels like. It feels awful. But yeah. My car is well overdue for an oil change and I need to get a coolant leak fixed. No! What if instead of coolant you just loaded it up with ice? Life hacks. Let's go heal. I just hate scheduling appointments. Me too. My car currently is yelling at me because the license plate light is out. What? Oh. Cars shouldn't boop at me. No. I finally went to the ophthalmologist yesterday because I've been having awful headaches and eye pain for about the past 4 to 5 years. And I had no idea what the problem was. I went to the same ophthalmologist 2 years ago and described the exact same symptoms, and they just said, yeah, you're just getting old. And I'm like, it can't be that. Like, I have crushing headaches every day. That's not just getting old. And I went this time, and I got a different doctor who was like, oh, you have horrible dry eye. Like, you need to be using these eye drops 4 times a day. And he gave me a bag full of eye drops. And they're helping. And I'm like, fuck. I sure wish I had that doctor 2 years ago. Instead of just, Japanese doctors have a tendency to just be, oh, it's nothing, get out of here. Because the way the Japanese medicine works is you go in presenting symptoms, and the doctor assumes it's whatever the most common cause is and gives you the medicine for that. And then they expect that to sort of fix the problem 90% of the time. And if it doesn't fix it, you go back and they try the next thing. I used to think I would scratch my eyes when I was sleeping, but like 6 months ago I realized it's just how dry. Yeah, it sucks. It's the worst. Like, my wife and I were shopping in Osu yesterday, and we went into the Daiso, and I couldn't move. I was stuck. I couldn't move my head. My head started hurting. I couldn't focus on anything. Like, I had to shut one eye just to exist. And I told her just like, I have to wait outside. I cannot be in here. There's too much movement. There's too much text. There's too many things to look at. I was overwhelmed by just things. I hope they help too. Yeah, I'm... Who's this? You're a bug. You're gonna die. I've been living... Like, it's one of the reasons I stopped playing 3D games, is they hurt to look at. I can't play a fucking game with polygons in it anymore, because my skull explodes, and I'm fucking sick of it. So, hopefully this helps. God damn, this bug is weak to my beak. I am nearsighted. They took my prescription again. They said it's unchanged since I got it checked 2 years ago. That's good. But they also said, hey, you're not wearing your glasses when you use your computer, right? And I'm like, sometimes I am. And they're like, don't do that. You're the kind of nearsighted where, like, if you look at your computer with these glasses on, it is bad for you. Which means, I mean, I'll come clean right now. No lenses in these glasses. These are my performative streaming and video glasses. Oh, you're a bug too. That's right. Well, because I feel like I look like a weird troll without my glasses. I don't like to not wear them. We've been had. You have been had. You're back in, Rousdower. Rousdower. I do. I have very bad astigmatism. The astigmatism, the short-sightedness. Here's what I thought. I thought it was because of my LASIK, and it is, but not in the way that I thought. Mr. Oval Eyes over here. I can't help it. My eyes are just so seductively shaped. I got LASIK when I was like 19 or whatever. And then my eyes continued to change. It was still worth it because I was blind without my glasses, and now I'm just inconvenienced. I've worn glasses since I was in 3rd grade. Me too. And I feel strange without glasses. Me too. I have it too, but just a little. You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses. Yes, I used the Jack Nicholson Joker defense. When I was healing from my LASIK. So, like, nowadays, if you get LASIK, they send you home with, like, wraparound goggles that you fasten to your head so that you don't absent-mindedly scratch your eyes when you're asleep. Because if you rub your eyes while you're healing from the LASIK, it fucks up your corneas. 20 years ago, they didn't send you home with that. They sent you home with 2 little plastic cups and some masking tape. So, like, the first night after the operation, I tape these cups to my dome, and I go to bed, and I wake up, and they are on the floor. I just pulled them off in my sleep and rubbed my eyes like crazy. And I thought the effects of that were longer lasting than they were. It made my vision smeared and weird. We call it smeared and weird. For about the next few years. But really the lasting effect of LASIK is you just get awful dry eye all the time, which I didn't know. The eye doctor yesterday told me that, like, yeah, dry eye is a very common side effect of people who've had LASIK. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. Those are medical cups. $500 each. Yeah, probably. Have you ever danced with a spear in the pale moonlight? Yes! When I got my second eye surgery, they used adjustable sutures, so I had strings coming out of my eyeballs. Oh my god! Yeah, Maddie, you mentioned you had eye surgery in the past, and I'm super squeamish about eye stuff. That's wild. Yeah. I'm actually relieved that the solution to my dry eye is just eye drops, because I was reading up on it, and some people recommend, like, corrective contacts, and I'm like, I can't even do contacts. Like, that's too much eye trauma for me. I've tried to get contacts when I was in high school, and my body rejected them. My partner wasn't a candidate for LASIK, but she got ICLs, implantable contact lens. What is that? Being awake for that is like a nightmare. Oh god. Oh my god, this bird is just cleaning up. Medical science is wild. It sucks. Like, I'm still grossed out at, imagining my mom getting her hip replaced. Like, that sounds pretty invasive. But what's super fucked up, in a good way, about hip replacement surgery is, like, you're up and walking the same day, which is insane to me. How is that possible? But my mom told me, she woke up from the surgery and the nurse was like, why don't you get up, try it out? And she's like, can I do that? Yeah, it's surprisingly doable. Give him the old roused hour haymaker. 1 pair of glasses, please. That's how I live. There's a dude in SoCal who will implant corrective lenses inside your eyes over your lens, like a permanent, more effective content. What? I think of Dr. Hibbert with that. Maddie, I thought about that the entire time I was home visiting. When she, the whole time I was just like imagining the squeaking noise and then going, well, you'll have to go easy on it. Last, no. Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff. What's Jigglypuff week 2? Fire. Don't you put me to sleep. Don't you do it. Disable. Fighting. No, not my growl. Nice try, Jig. Shit. Yeah, you better fail. Pound? Who remembers Pound puppies? There was the one that wore a jacket. Dogs don't wear clothes. I like how Jigglypuff's eye is smaller so it fits by her hair. Aw, that's a messed up surgery to have, just to accommodate your hairstyle. Yay! Go, Gex. Are you going to evolve? No. Alas, my Gex is disabled. And cats don't dance! My partner went from -12, pretty much blind, to pretty much normal vision. Change your life. Man. I need that. Like, that's the thing that sucks about the human body, is that it very gradually deteriorates. And by the time a debilitating change is upon you, you don't notice because it's happened so slowly. And that's what's been happening with my headaches, is they just got worse and worse over the years. It weirds me out that there's people who can just see. Yeah, that's messed up. Spiro. Uh-oh. Joel, it's a trap. Get out of there. What's strong against birds? Is it Pikachu's? So, like, I'm also this way with my back. I had a horrible lower back issues until I got this chair, and now they have mostly disappeared. Which Joel is Joel? Joel Ladouceur, who lives in, or is from, Banff, Canada. He was a friend of mine and Ray's. Well, he still is, I suppose. He's in this chat sometimes. What's his Twitch name? It's not... It doesn't have Joel in it. Why are you not attacking me? Oh, because you're exhausted. I've got Hawkeyes. I so take it for granted. Like, I feel like, genetically, everybody, I think a lot of people have 1 or 2 things that they're pretty lucky or okay with, and then just a handful of shit that's not great. Like, I lost the genetic lottery with my eyes and my teeth. I got my dad's teeth, which are not great. And we found out when we met our family, our new family, my dad's biological family, that we get those from my biological grandmother, who I never met, but they were in all the photos. My joints are all fucked up even now. C'est la vie. Beep, beep, beep. Mount Moon tunnel entrance. This is where they do all those experiments on Pokemon. Cool. Alright, I have 40 minutes. I don't think I can get through Mount Moon in 40 minutes, but we're gonna explore. Is the chair you have the same one from your big chair? Yes! Alex no Isu Daiboken. It is the most I've ever paid for a chair. It's probably the most I've ever paid for anything that's not a domicile or a vehicle. But it has changed my life. It was worth it. It's a Herman Miller Aeron chair. Zubat! Oh, I want this asshole. Welcome to Oops, All Zubats. Well, I'm gonna catch one. How you like that business? Can't play video games right now, but I can watch them from across the room. A monkey's paw wish. I would like to one day be able to play 3D games again. I just don't think I can. It's really why... Okay, just get dead. It's really why I've re-embraced the turn-based RPG. When I was a kid, I liked all video games. And that only started to change as the dry eye consumed my skull, and I realized, oh, it really hurts to play action games. I can't focus on the movement. I can't focus on any of the images. I can beat up a kid with a net. I'll do that for fun. I'll do that for free. I'm gonna fuck up his Weedle. Joss Weedle. Get out of there. Put a bird in. Put a bird in it. That's my Spearow impression. Yeah, I went around the city looking for this chair, looking for a used chair. And I could not find a good one, so I was like, I kind of sucked it up and just bought a new one. The nice thing about Herman Miller's is they have a 12-year warranty. And they goddamn better for how much they charge for them. Yay! Beat up a bug now. I'm beating up a bug here. Keep hardening, I'm reloading. Cool. Yay. Beware, Zubat is a bloodsucker. I'm aware. Hey, Red Spectra! Oh my god, Red Spectra's currently on a 5-stream streak! That's a lot of Al. Stop taking my life force! Please don't crit. Fuck. I mean, look. If I could crit all the time, I would, but sometimes I need a weaken you so I can catch you. What? Joel, yay! Joel's evolving. Oh my god. Coming out of our shell. Joel evolved into Butterfree. Joel, you're beautiful. Lass? It's Clefairy! Bum 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 ba-da-dum bum. Let's tackle Fairy. Clefairy. Don't you growl at my Pikachu! Take this! Shit. Alright, we're gonna have to... Oh no, we're gonna have to level Pikachu at some point. Gex! You're on cleanup here, buddy. Burn that Clefairy to the ground, collect the insurance money, and then sail away on the SS Anne to live out your days on the high seas. Shit. How do I hurt you? Good thing this Clefairy was insured for 1,000,000 Pokebucks. Nice crit, idiot. Yeah. That's right, Gex plugged his ears. Ow. I lost? Alright, we can now swap out Butterfree for Kakuna. Oh, a geodesic dude! Uh-oh. Hang on, let's... Oh boy. Joel. I would like to catch a Geodude. Don't you tackle my Butterfree. Okay. String shot, tackle. I mean, look, I could have told you that a butterfly trying to attack a rock is not going to lead to success. What if a Nidoran does it? It's not illegal if Nidoran does it. Alright, that's better. That was a crit, and that was not a lot. Well, that wasn't a lot either. How weak should a Geodude be before I can catch it? Because I really need a rock type on my team. I'm gonna just keep doing this. Ooh, crit. Stop hitting my Nidoran. I think low HP. 10%? It sure would be nice if the game showed me numbers or percentages and not just a bar. That's not 10% yet, is it? Is this? That's 10%. Certainly. Stay in the ball, Geodude. Yeah! Alright. What are we naming this Geodude? 10% is a guess on my part. You should definitely try now anyway. I did. What am I naming the geodesic dude? Found in fields and mountains. Mistaking them for boulders, people often step on or trip on them. Lester! Alright. Thank you, Dale. Lester. Lester was transferred to someone's PC. Cool. Alright, Kakuna. Now to catch a Zubat. Would love to catch Zubat. No, that's a Geodude. I don't want a Geodude. I want a Zubat. I don't even have a fast way to get out of here. I don't know. Zubat. Zubat's how we're living. There we go. That's the guy. Zubat. You get it? It's taboos backwards. Now, Pikachu, do not crit. We need it alive. It just sang the Oasis song Supersonic at me. Fortunately, it missed. Yeah, there we go. Confused, would we? Get in the ball, Zubat. Yay! Alright, what are we naming Zubat? What are we naming Zoobs? Look. The guy. The guy. Alright. Well, the points are good. They're not counterfeit points. The guy was transferred to someone's PC. I love the guy. Oh, shit. Bump, bump. Ooh! Paris! We'll always have Paris. Kakuna, get out of there. It's a trap. Stop hurting Pikachu, you goon. Terribly weak, but he's my... Okay, so that's not effective. I need more Pokeballs. And I need a way to hurt... Wait, is Paris a bug type? I'm gonna... Fuck. Rousdower, buddy. Paris indeed is a bug. Shit. Well, hang on. I still want to catch one. So let's put Rousdower up top. And then hope that he just doesn't one-shot it. I'm gonna run from you. Beat up a bat. I want that Pokeball. Oh, it's over there. Paris? No. You're another Rock Man, not to be confused with Mega Man. I don't want to fight you. You've got that rock-hard defense that Brock warned me about. What now? Zubat. Actually, you know what? We do need to level Pikachu. Let's murder a Zubat. Even though Pikachu is about to get murdered. You can't kill Pikachu with Leech Life, certainly. See? Oh, but... fuck it. Oh, fuck it again. Look, Pikachu's a YOLO kind of guy. This one will only do 2, right? Fuck. I knew that was coming. Hey, Trigex. Okay, yeah, we're doing the Rousdower strategy. Where I hope I run into a Paris. I have about 20 minutes. That's a Zubat, and I don't want it. Got away safely, of course I did. No! Boy, maybe Paris is a rare encounter in here. Nope, whoops. Rousdower. Meow, 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 meow. No, Alright, forget it. I'm not sticking around and hunting for Paris when I don't need a Paris. So what's the safe way to catch Pokemon when you're crazy OP? Because you would just one-shot everything, right? So I guess it's just put them to sleep or paralyze them. What's in these tall grasses? Wait. Was that a Pokemart? Or a Pokemon Center? It is! Oh, jeez. Yes. Doo-doo-doo. We hope to see you again. Yeah, look at these mons. Pikachu. Pikachu needs to level, and Kakuna. Oh boy, poor Kakuna. Alright, we can level off Zubats. We'll get Kakuna to Beedrill. Rousdower. Hi, Bromez! Look at this bat! In the event you don't have weak Pokemon to wheel down health bars more slowly, you will have ways of getting them later. Excellent. Pikachu. Don't leech from my Pikachu. crit. Try this. Ba-ba-da. Cool. Alright, so basically we only want to run if it's a Geodude. But until then, odds are there's somebody in the someone's PC who can get the job done. Yeah, I know, I still got a whole bunch of weaklings. I'm more worried about optimization. Like, I want to just have one utility Pokemon with me that can help me catch anything I need to. Get chunked. What a nerd bat. Utilitops, the functionist Pokemon. Give my health back. Yay! Pikachu's leveling. Yay! And I learned Thunder Wave. That's just a chance to paralyze, right? It doesn't actually do damage. I want that quick attack, though, is what I want. No. Geodude, no. I'm not. I don't. I can't. I won't. Not interested in you, Geodude. Who's there? Go, Pikachu. Ow. Swipe left if you're a Geodude. Done. Swipe right if you're a Pokemon grown in a lab for battle. Come on, Kakuna, buddy. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Oh, it's a Zubat again. Oh, this Zubat really is wild. Alright, Pikachu, this is your last chance. Actually, no, there's no way to lose this unless my attack misses. Yeah. You can't hit me for that much. Bum 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 bum. Pokémon Center. Bum, 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 bum. They are fighting fit. Hi, Zoobs. Want to use Pikachu. Don't you leech my life. I am going to have to call this stream a little bit early once again because my wife and I are out the door in a few minutes to go have a delicious steak lunch with the in-laws. I am looking forward to it, actually, because we haven't seen them in a while. And, steak. Kakuna, buddy. I need you to level. My steak in-law. That's what I'm going to call it. Do-do-do. Nice try, you nerd bat. Stop stealing health from me. Mr. Sensible! Sweet. Bon appetit. Thank you. Steak sounds great. Meet you there. All right. It's actually a steak place I've never been to before. It's called Asakuma, which does mean morning bear. It's a step above Bronco Billy, from what I've been told. Bronco Billy is a popular Japanese steak chain. I'm air frying some Jamaican beef patties. JBF? Where'd you get JBPs? I can spell. Come on, Kakuna. I need you to turn into a bee. I wouldn't mind getting an air fryer. I used my mom's while I was back there. And, oh boy, that's some good stuff. We'll see how it rates against Sizzler. That's another Pokemon I have to catch. Stop sucking this Pikachu. Air fryers rule, to be honest. Thank you for your honesty. I do appreciate that. Because right now we have... Oh boy, we have too much shit in the kitchen. We have a shitty traditional microwave. And we have... like an oven. We have a microwave-sized oven. That supposedly also functions as a traditional microwave. But like, I don't want to fuck with the settings because... I don't know. I'm afraid of accidentally microwaving something that's not microwave safe. Like, there's stuff that you can put in the oven that's safe, obviously, that's not safe for a microwave, like metal. I just used an air fryer for the first time last night. What'd you air fry? It rendered some good... Oh, I like Brussels sprouts. I actually like, yeah, brush some olive oil on a Brussels sprout. Put some salt and pepper on that. Pop that sucker in the oven. They're pretty good. That does sound appealing. Why is my Kakuna refusing to level? Are you doing it out of protest? Or did it... I guess it... Oh yeah, it gained 1 level. That's not enough to make it a Butterfree. Maybe next level? If it's anything like... if Beedrill is anything like Butterfree. We used avocado oil, but more or less that exact recipe. Ooh, avocado oil sounds nice. I love olive oil. I use it for everything. I've also heard... I switched from butter to olive oil when pan frying stuff. And then someone told me recently, go half and half. If you do half olive oil, half butter, it's the perfect mix. So I think that's what I'm going to try next time I do something in the pan. I'm liking the redrawn sprites in this version, but Pikachu looks a little like he's in the middle of a push-up. Well, he's got to stay swole. I think avocado usually has a higher smoke point than olive. Oh. Boom, boom, boom. Gotta get this Kakuna into a bee. Embrace the bee. Don't trust the Beedrill in apartment 23 drill? That chunk is muscle mass, pal. Yeah, that Pikachu is, Oh, he's paralyzed. Well. Beep, beep, beep. Pikachu, Pikachu, do 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 do. You dare to face me, Dash grab him. Wild Zubat. Why is it called Zubat? I mean, look, I get the bat part. I guess really my question is, where does zoo come from? Possible reference to the Final Fantasy Bird Monster Zoo. We'll never know. I like how Blobby Chew looks. Yeah, the redrawn sprite for Pikachu is quite blobby. I do like it though, but it does look like he's either mid push-up or falling. Not necessarily flying through the air, but falling. Pokemon is a story of children toiling in dark caves. That's true. Beat up a bat and receive... Why are you not dying? Zubato, Japanese for a sound of something being hit. Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah. I like it now. Fushigi Dane. The sound of a Fushigi being daned. Pokemon DB. You should rebrand as Pokemon DB. Or start the Dale Bastion database, the DBDB. I remember getting the stuffed plushie Zubat from KFC back in the day when they did that kids meal tie-in. What? Okay, my Santa palm is in my eyes. Why are you playing Pokemon? Court order mandated specific. Maddie, it's because I'm trying to do my best to grow my Twitch audience, and I figured I need to play a game that is popular, but I also need to play a game that I don't hate. Because I'm not just going to start streaming fucking Roblox. You know what I mean? Is that popular? Fortnite? Look, I'm 42. But I do remember enjoying Gen 1 when I was in high school. And I know there's plenty of Pokemon sickos in the world. It got me here. Well, I'm glad something did. I figured I enjoyed Pokemon when it was new. I'm going to start setting dedicated stream times in an effort to build consistent watchers. And we're going to start doing that by playing Pocket Monsters Gen 1. Oh, don't stream Roblox. Roblox is a wretched hive of scum and felony. So I've heard. Go, Pikachu. I'm really, I'm trying to, like, the macro view of it is that I'm trying to put more effort into my streaming because I've not gotten a lot of local voice work in the past year. And my agency has not come out and said it, but I'm pretty sure it's because a lot of the jobs that I would have been getting are now just being given to Gen AI. And I don't think my agency wants to tell me, or maybe they don't know. So I'm like, okay, I need to supplement my income in a more tangible way. I do still have, I have regular VO jobs that fortunately I'm always going to have as far as I know. But a lot of the jobs that I used to get have been very lean this year. Everyone I know with kids hates Roblox with a fiery passion. Gross. So I'm looking up those KFC Pokemon plushies. They made Dratini and Vulpix. Oh, cool. I like Dratini and Vulpix. I also think I need to monetize my YouTube channel. And I was like one video away from doing that. Because I logged into my YouTube and it's like, you know, monetization onboarding. Just upload one more video in the next month. And I didn't, because I didn't have a video ready. And I'm not just going to upload 5 seconds of me going, hey, I'm Alex. Could I have? I don't know how it fucking works. Like, Lord knows I've been putting work into the YouTube channel for the past few years. I would like to show something for it. I have a Patreon, which helps a lot. Folks who are giving to the Patreon are doing... Oh, that was so close. Doing God's work on Earth. I hate these stupid platforms where... I know, it sucks! It is the worst. But, I mean, I've proven time and again, I'm not the sort of person who can hold down a real job. So I have to play Pocket Monsters and make YouTube videos about why Chrono Trigger's good, but it's not that good. Because it's all I know. All I know is talking very subjectively about video games. I can't really do anything else. And honestly, cutting myself free of the bar was the first step in that, because the bar was fun. It was also untenable. It was very unstable. TBF, real jobs suck. They do suck. Like I even registered on websites to find English students. Like I never want to teach English again for the rest of my life. But like also, I have a mortgage I have to pay, so like I got to do something. Kakuna, my dude. I say this with all the love in the world. Grow the fuck up. I need you to be a Beedrill. I gotta go eat steak in like 10 minutes. I think I need to put all my effort into monetizing the YouTube channel, because I was talking to somebody, a friend of mine over lunch the other day who does YouTube, and he was asking me about my, what kind of views I was getting, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's money." I'm like, "Oh, I thought you needed like millions of views to get paid after you get monetized." He's like, "No, it's like you have enough views that those videos would be generating a unsubstantial amount of money that could go towards your mortgage and food." And that kind of reignited my interest in monetizing the YouTube channel. Pikachu, buddy, just hit the bat. All right, it's not bad. So if anyone's watching this VOD on YouTube, please go to my real channel, because you're watching the VOD channel. I think I should have never started a second channel. I don't know. I got suckered in by fucking algorithm advice, like, don't have videos on the same channel that aren't about the same thing. Like, really? I guess. So I have a VOD channel and I have a video essay channel. Alright, this is going to be my last Zubat, because not only do I have to get ready to go, I really have to pee, which is something they don't show you in most video games. Certainly not Pokemon. Oh, that's why Pikachu. Oh, shit. I think leaning into the video essays about old games is a good lane for you. Sure, there's way too many people doing that, but you've got a great... Well, thank you, Bromez. I feel like YouTube says that to make it easier for their algo to target people. Is that it, though? I don't know. Yeah, like, I love doing video essays. The problem is it takes me so long to make one. Like, I've been writing the one I'm working on now for months, and it still hasn't taken shape. It's still just like an outline of a video with maybe about a dozen or so paragraphs. I feel like 90% of the videos I watch on video games are not good, but I like it. Well, thank you, Maddie. I like making them. And that's... Yeah, it's... I almost feel like this... Like, I don't want this to come from a negative place, but, like, the thing that inspired me to make these videos is that I saw that most of the ones on YouTube are really shitty, and I'm like, I can do better than that. I can be more eloquent than that. I can express myself more succinctly or sassily or funnily. Don't get me wrong. There's plenty that are much better than me. There's plenty of creators that do outstanding stuff that I love watching. But the majority of the ones that are getting pushed to me by the algorithm are just that kind of meaningless horseshit that's, top 10 JRPGs you've never heard of. I've heard of all of these. I'm also an Alec. Thank you, Red Spectra. I also just don't trust... Also that. There's also that. There's a lot of... I say this all the time, but, like, the thing that the internet and YouTube have in common is that their best and worst feature is that anyone can make and upload anything. That gives anyone a chance to be heard and have a voice. But more often than not, what that means is that you're having to hear the voice of a lot of people who just don't have anything to say. And it sucks. I got my Beedrill. Like, a guy will start talking and I'm like, I don't trust your information. I got Benadryl. Antihistamine Pokemon. Heal my bee! Yeah. Thank you. Your Pokemon are fighting fit. We hope to see you again. Gotta go. Alright. That's it for me. Taking my bee to the vet. Imagine you walking down the street with like a tiny little fishing line leash with the bee on the other end of it. Oh. Well now, what seems to be the problem? He's grumpy today. That's my Maddie impression. What do you think? My bee was in too many fights. Please help him. I'll have to give him a tiny injection. How big is a Beedrill exactly? I don't know. I mean, the bug Pokemon, they do have to be horrifically sized, right? To do damage to anything? Alright. Exit. Oh, it means exit the menu. Thanks, everybody. Thank you for watching Pocket Monsters today. I'll be back with more Pocket Monsters on Monday, 8 p.m. EST. If you're watching this VOD on YouTube, go to my actual YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/AlexFraioli. Go to twitch.tv/HoodedPatooey to watch this live. Give it a follow. Go to Blue Sky on patooey.org. That's also my website. Thank you, Mr. Sensible, Dale. Thank you, Maddie-san, Bromez, Red Spectra, Mr. Real, whoever's left. Decatars, Panzer DSS, DDoS attacks. Don't do them. I gotta go.